Jonathan.
I'm Mitch.
Welcome to episode 9, all about the Nintendo Game Boy. Going back in our Wayback Machine on this one, Mitch.
Are we?
Yes. Do-do-do-do,
Oh, not just Game Boy.
No, it's also Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Advance, it's Game Boy Color, then Advance. Apparently I got my time periods wrong.
Right. It's also SP before Pocket.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean SP?
SP was the backlit one.
I thought
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance was the backward one. Oh.
That was the
Well, I
second.
didn't have SP, so that doesn't count in my timeline.
Okay.
So let's kick it off here. Damn it, Mitch. Now you're trying to throw me off again.
Well, that's your fault.
Oh,
You wanted the banter.
Hey, it's real banter, too. All right, we're kicking it off with one of my favorite games, Super Mario Land. The reason I liked it, because you get to be Mario in a plane on certain levels. Four worlds, 12 levels, and you have to rescue Daisy, but every time you rescue her...
She's in another castle.
No, well, yes, but she's also, what do you call it? It's one of the enemies that you face that... Because he goes, oh, Daisy, and she changes into something else. So I was waiting for when you get to the end of it that it would happen again, but no, it was really Daisy. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. You have Daisy in this one, but you have Peach in the original.
Right.
I don't know why they changed it out. But...
It's a different kingdom.
Oh, okay, I guess. But no, I just really like that game because, like I said, you get to fly the plane.
And fly on a plane.
Fly on a plane.
Ride a magic carpet.
Yes. And also...
Shoot bouncy balls.
Yes. Damn it, Mitch. No, I was trying to say like the background. The background was all hand drawn. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, for the time period. I
mean, for being one of the first Mario games on the Game Boy.
Yes. And then, I'm sliding from Super Mario Land into Pokemon Red. Pokemon Red I had for the Game Boy Pocket. I remember my dad buying that for me on Christmas with the Game Boy Pocket. I thought I was the coolest kid ever.
Yeah, I was on Team Red also.
All right, awesome. My brother he got the blue one. Now I'm trying to figure because even all these years I've been trying to figure out what's the difference between red and blue. But then only theory I had was you had most of the Pokemon, some of the Pokemon.
There's 6 Pokemon you can't get on either.
Okay. So I was thinking maybe half and half, but you clarified it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I was just sounding like an idiot for a while.
Well, you'll do that on your own anyways.
Thanks, Mitch, for the encouragement. No, but I really like Pokemon Red because I always chose Bulbasaur.
Terrible choice.
What do you mean terrible choice?
Charmander was the better choice.
No, Charmander was not the better choice. I mean, I did Squirrel as well too. But I like Bulbasaur better. But I just really liked the game because it was a venture and you got to got to catch them all.
Well, Pokemon was huge at the time too.
Yeah, and I did go through the one cave without the flash, and I don't know how I got through that cave.
Mount Moon.
Yeah, it just took me a while, but I got through it.
Well, they don't really prepare you to get that right away.
No, and then fighting a lot of Zubats.
Yes.
But I didn't know you liked Pokemon Red.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you own Pokemon Blue?
Brother did, but it's didn't care really. But
yeah, that's the same with my brother. He had Pokemon Blue, and we were just like, okay.
I didn't care to complete the Pokedex. I just wanted to play through the adventure.
Yeah, that's what I did too. Did you name the character Ash, or did you name him Mitch?
It's Mitch.
Oh, I named him Ash. I just didn't want to type in my name, so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Stick to the storyline there. But and then you had Pokemon Yellow. I didn't really care for Pokemon Yellow.
I never played it, but basically it's the same game, just you have a Pikachu partner, so you're more Ash in that one than the others.
Yeah, and then you actually, with Team Rocket, you get to see Jesse and James in Pokemon Yellow.
No, I think you see them in Red and Blue too.
I didn't remember.
I think you only fight them once, really, though.
I don't remember them being in Red. I always thought it was just other ones. I don't know. But yeah, no, I really enjoy the game, and I've gone through it multiple times in my lifetime. Playing it on.
Catch all the legendaries?
No, I caught a few of them now. But that was
you had to use the Master Ball.
Yes. And if you didn't, you were screwed.
Well, more difficult.
Yeah.
But I used the cheat.
But the thing is, I remember giving it to one of my friends, and I never saw the game again. So, word of advice:
Jonathan.
don't give games to friends that you know they're not going to give it back
Well,
to you.
especially when there's only one save file.
Yes, that is definitely true. Mitch, what about some of the games you played?
How about the Wario Land series? That's where I got its start on the Game Boy.
Wouldn't that be with Super Mario Land 3 where Wario finally shows up?
Well, he's the boss at the end of the first game.
Okay.
And then for two is more or less just another Mario game at that point. Nothing super special about it. Just slightly different power ups and enemies, but at its core, it's just the same as a Mario game.
Okay.
Three is when they went really in a unique direction for him. So they did the whole treasure hunting,
Yeah, he was always
treasure hunter
obsessed.
motif with him.
Yeah, he was always obsessed with trying to find the treasures.
Yeah, but three is a lot of fun going through the different worlds, looking for the. Basically, you have to search for keys to open treasure chests, and
Okay.
the more treasure you find, the more the world opens up. You get a little cutscene for each treasure you get too.
Now, I do gotta ask though. Some of the old Game Boy games, could you play them on, put them in the Game Boy Color or anything like
Yeah,
that? Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't.
I never had an original Game Boy. I had a color first.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have the big. Let me clarify, audience. I did not have the big fat.
You didn't have
Uh,
the chunky.
no, I did not have the chunky gray Game Boy. My brother did, and
Yeah.
I would always find him sitting down against the wall because he got to plug it in. I had the Game Boy Pocket, which was just a Game Boy Slim. They could fit in the pocket. I didn't have the Game Boy Color, but I had the Game Boy Advanced.
I had the color. It was a purple one.
Yeah,
Advance, I had a orange one. They went ham with the colors on all that.
I just had the silver.
Yeah.
So I wasn't cool enough for
Well,
any
the Pocket
colors.
had a bunch of faceplates too.
I just had the black one.
Yeah. You were lame then.
I didn't buy it, dude. Blame my late dad on that one. He bought it.
And yeah, deck it out.
Now,
I'm surprised they don't do more of like the faceplate stuff with like the later systems.
it's kind of like when we talk about the Nintendo Switch and everything.
Yeah, they never did really a faceplate thing. I mean, you can put stickers on it, and
Yeah,
some of the Joy Cons are unique colors.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a later episode.
Yeah.
I did play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Fall of the Foot Clan. I enjoyed it because it's a Ninja Turtles game.
Did they fall?
If you get caught, yes, and that was a unique thing too. Like if you play as Leonardo and you get captured, if you lose all your lives, you get captured, and you move on to
To the next turtle, the
to
next
yep.
turtle.
I did beat the game, and it was a lot of fun. I don't remember what the ending level was when I was a kid, but I remember.
Is it just a standard beat 'em up game? Or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But that's what it was back then for those type of games. But it was still fun though.
Yeah.
I always liked playing as the Ninja Turtles. I like Donatello.
Yeah. But one of the other Mario games, we got Superstar Saga.
Superstar Saga.
So that's Game Boy Advance. So that's Mario's first RPG since Paper Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to play as Mario and Luigi going on a RPG adventure
That sounds exciting.
in a brand new kingdom, the Bean Kingdom.
The Bean Kingdom.
Yeah, everything's bean based. It's
Nice.
mushroom based.
Oh, okay. So does he turn into a beam when they get the power ups?
No.
Oh. Well, you said bean based. So.
Well, I mean, later on in the game, you earn beans to make coffee. So
Okay.
you got coffee power ups later on, or
that's
stat boosters.
I'm sorry to interrupt you on that, but that's the last thing Mario and Luigi need is be going around on coffee.
Well, Professor Egad's the one serving the coffee.
Of course. Why am I not surprised he's in that game?
He's got his own mean bean machine.
So he makes the stuff for Luigi's Mansion. He's doing. What else is he doing in his life?
Yeah, he's an inventor. He's got to go around inventing stuff.
That is true.
Make a profit.
Yeah, but I'm glad you enjoyed that game. Like, what was the basis of like being in the bean?
Oh, Peach's voice gets stolen, so you have to go to another kingdom to rescue it from the new villain in the game.
Oh, so we're not doing. She's in another castle gig.
No, they know where she's at the whole time.
Well, the reason I brought that up because I'm just thinking of like all the gags Nintendo would do just to get you to keep playing their games.
But they make a good effort out of that whole game. It's a lot of fun. The pacing is really good for that game.
Well, that's what really matters too.
Well, for an RPG, I mean, if you feel too strong too early, then it just feels too easy.
Yeah, you want a challenge in certain games, and that's why I'm glad they made it challenging for you.
Oh yeah, unless you get the later power ups where you double XP for winning everything. You really level up fast once you figure out how to use that.
Right. Another game I got into was Paperboy. I know that
Throwing papers through windows.
throwing papers through windows, hitting the doors.
Is it just like the NES game, or
Yeah, pretty much. But you're playing the handheld version.
it's basically a remake,
Yeah, but it was still fun. It was
portable remake?
yes, it was to pass the time and everything because I'd be on car rides and that. And I did hear a few of my friends back in the day when I was a kid was that they tried to play the Game Boys in the car.
Well, that's the whole reason parents got them, so you'd shut up in the car.
Yeah, but they would get motion sickness. I never got motion sickness
I
playing
had
it.
that problem.
Yeah, I'm glad I can still do that to this day.
Play the Virtual Boy in the car.
Oh my God.
That'll make you throw up.
One day we will talk about how terrible that console is.
You can talk about it right now. It's terrible. Done. Don't lose it.
How it's stuck to your face.
I know there's terrible design choices all around.
I don't know I think Nintendo sometimes just smokes a bunch of pot these days and goes, "Oh, I wonder what sticks."
They were experimental with a lot of stuff back then.
They had to. I get it. They were trying,
They get too brand protective, I think, at this point.
Yes. You want to talk about a rage-inducing game?
What?
Tetris.
Well, that's best puzzle game on there.
It's rage-inducing. Don't defend it like it's the best puzzle game to mankind. It was rage-inducing.
Well, stress-inducing, I'd say.
For me, that was rage. No, I did not throw my Game Boy Pocket because that would have been awful. But I despise Tetris. I do. Sorry, folks. I despise Tetris. Probably because I sucked at it. According to you, I suck at video games. So,
well,
according to you too, I have the player 2 vibes.
Yes.
But that's okay. I don't mind being player 2, bitch. What? I like how I just did that. Just went, bitch.
You can dig your own grave.
That's right. Digging my grave. No, but a game that was not in rage-inducing was Batman the video game.
Well, how's it not rage-inducing? You got to beat up the bad guys.
Hey,
you didn't have any rage for that?
No. Like, now, not that type of rage. I see where you're going right there, buddy. No, but I enjoyed it because, again, it's like the original.
You're a psychopath.
I am not a psychopath. Okay, maybe playing as Batman because I get into the character, but that's different. Does not classify me as a psychopath.
I don't know. Batman's a psychopath.
Well, yeah, because he was,
his parents died in front of him, so you have some slack.
Yes, you have to. I mean, just imagine that happened in real life and some crazy guys running around in a bat suit. No, I just like it because, again, it was like the NES version, except it's handheld, so it's...
Another beat 'em up?
Or... Yeah, another beat 'em up.
Okay.
And nothing wrong with that. That's some of the games were on the Game Boy, or just beat 'em up, or...
Well, they're all smaller games to be more in that portable nature where you can pick up and play.
Which is fine. And, and I think you were talking about off camera with me, it was Metroid.
Yes, 2 Metroid games on there. So Fusion was the first one.
Okay.
So trapped on a space station fighting an evil parasite.
Evil parasite?
Yes, there were evil parasites. Took over people's bodies, made clones of them.
Well, I'm glad that's not happening in real life because 1 of me is enough. 2 of me going around, that's just going to cause people to lose their minds.
Well, now you're being chased by these parasites throughout the whole thing. The parasites copy Samus at full power, and then you start the game at 0 power, essentially.
Okay. So it sucks the life out of you.
Yeah, so you go around the space station recollecting your abilities. I mean, it's your standard Metroid affair, really.
Okay. No.
0 missions, just the remake of the very first Metroid game, but a lot better done.
I'll have to try it out because I played the original.
Yeah, if you have a choice, play 0 mission. It's a lot better, a lot easier to digest.
Yeah, I've watched NES long plays on YouTube, and I don't know how those people played the original Metroid and made it look so easy. I tried playing it at one point, and it was just like, WTF, dude? How do I do this?
You just run and gun. That's
But if they made it easier on the Game Boy, I'll have to try it on the Virtual Console.
what's Game Boy Advance game fusion.
Close enough. Game Boy Advance, all lumped into one.
You're gonna have trouble finding it. I mean, the Game Boy Metroid is Return of Samus, and it's meh.
Meh.
When they remade it on the DS, it was pretty
like
good. But
good meh or like terrible meh. Like you just wanna bury it and just never find it ever again.
Trying to play with a big sprite on a little screen.
Oh yeah, okay. I can see the problem.
The Samus sprite takes like a quarter of the screen up, and then trying to walk around is just annoying.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. You have Mario and Pinball.
Yeah, Mario Pinball.
Mario.
We got multiple pinball games on here.
Oh yeah.
So Mario Pinball, basically you're going around different themed courses around Mario worlds. So Mario gets turned into a pinball for whatever reason.
As I think someone said in the comments on one of our other episodes, Pinball Wizard.
Yes. Well, I've got also both Pokemon pinball games on there. Those are a lot of fun.
Do you listen to Pinball Wizard song while playing pinball?
No. Pokemon music's fine for that one. Also got a Kirby pinball in there too.
Why am I not surprised that you have Kirby games?
Well, they're fun.
Oh, I just think he was like being the pink guy.
Well, pinball one's black and white. You don't know he's pink in that one.
No, I'm just saying like the pink guy because he's colorful and he can absorb powers and stuff.
You don't do too much of that in that pinball game.
Okay.
They've never made a pinball game for Kirby since. Seems like a real shame. They made a Metroid pinball later on.
So they just turned around and just took all the licenses. Like, hey, let's make a pinball.
Well, it makes sense for Kirby because he's a round ball. It makes sense for Samus when you go into the morph ball. Mario didn't make sense, but hey, it was fun.
Well, it's because Mario's a flagship, so of course they flagship, not shift. I had to correct myself on that one.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying because I go like this, da 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 da, and instead of just slow down.
Well, the Mario one is you go around collecting power stars like you do in 64. Okay. So you got different little missions you got to complete on each little board. It's a lot of fun. It's just lining up some of those shots is just annoying trying to progress because the boards advance as you go higher and higher. You got to land it.
I don't know. I can just kind of like think you're just playing, and all of a sudden you just roll your eyes. You're like, well,
it was also one of the few games that you'd have a rumble pack attached to it.
A rumble pack?
Is it? Well, the two Pokemon pinball games do. Not sure the Mario one did. But it was like a rumble pack you can attach to make it, every time it hits the wall, it rumbles.
Okay, you're making my brain hurt here. On which Game Boy?
Color.
Color? Okay.
Pokemon Pinball has it built into the thing for, I think, both. It had a separate little...
See, I didn't have a Game Boy Color, so I didn't. I've seen people play it. I remember someone brought it into high school. They had a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it's got a separate little battery pack attached to it.
Okay. Now
right into the cartridge.
Now my brain's calculating it. Which goes, well, finally, we upgraded your software there, buddy.
Turn those gears.
Turn those gears. Keep them working. Super Mario Deluxe, which was pretty much just the unaltered version of Super Mario for the NES.
Well, yeah, but they added you had red coin missions and find the Yoshi missions in it.
Yeah, but it was still fun to play because who doesn't like playing as Mario? And it gave you the Japanese version of the last levels.
Yeah, but this is also when Nintendo really started re-releasing a lot of stuff too, because you can get Super Mario World and Mario 3 on there too.
That is correct. I was just gonna say you got Super Mario Advanced 1 and 2, which is pretty much just re-releases.
Well, the naming conventions were kind of stupid with that because Advanced Advanced 1 is Mario Deluxe essentially. Advanced 2 was World, and I think 3 was Yoshi Island or Yoshi's Island.
And then number 4 was
Mario 3.
Yeah. So it's just like if you already had them on the console, then it's just you have them on the, take as you go.
Same basic game. There's minor tweaks to little things, but nothing majorly overhauled except for 3 because it had the e-reader support, which didn't work out well.
Why didn't it work out well?
nobody had an e-reader, or nobody had the cards to go with it either.
Yeah, I can. That would be a problem, but it didn't do well.
Well, when they re-released it, I think on the Switch Online, they added the e-reader levels to play.
Okay. I mean,
It's levels nobody's ever played before, so it's like. But after Mario Maker came out, I was like, well, yeah, but we also got a ton of Mario Maker levels anybody could make.
I can't wait until we talk about that game one day. That's gonna be
One day, so deep into the future.
yep. It's gonna be mind blowing. Where we just take you into the future. Sorry for the camera focus there, because I'm using my hands.
You're talking with your hands.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, folks, if that just made you guys like motion sickness right there. So I forgot with this camera we can't move much.
Moving so much.
I'm sorry. I have to adjust my posture and everything. But
I got the other Kirby games on there. So you got Tilt and Tumble, so motion-based Kirby. So you got to tilt the Game Boy Advance, or no, Game Boy. Yep, tilt it to make Kirby move around.
I have to give an audience visual tilting.
Yeah.
I mean, it was lame, but
well, that game itself is kind of lame. It's you just roll around and try to get to the end without falling off the course.
Okay, it's almost like a Super Monkey Ball.
Essentially,
that's what it reminded me of.
But I mean, the other Kirby game on the Game Boy Advance is Amazing Mirror, and that's a really good Kirby game. So you had a bunch more power-ups and other games, and the whole world was interconnected. So you go to any level really from the pretty much the beginning. Yes? No?
No, that's sorry, folks.
Are you distracted by the noise over there?
Yeah, I was just wondering what that noise was.
I don't know.
Sorry, folks. No, I just ended up hearing a noise, and that's why I kind of went like
that. Pay attention to the conversation.
No, I am paying attention to you. I just want to make sure everything was good.
Yeah.
But talking about the Kirby game there, it's just like I do have to say those most Kirby games that Nintendo made were really good.
Oh yeah. Well, they also use Kirby as their experimental mascot too for some of the stuff. So they'll do like some of the more weird games with him, and then just shrug it off as it's just that's just Kirby.
Yeah, no, yeah. No, I'm okay, Mitch. Sorry, it's just you hear a lot of sidebar here, guys. Living in a condo here now, you hear a lot of different noises, and I just wasn't sure if it was just cleaning people or something outside. So I just want to make sure everything's good.
Just yell, "Shut up!"
There are times I want to do that. I just want to open my door and shut the up.
Or line the whole apartment with a soundboard.
That might be a good idea. Anyway, sorry, buyer sidebar.
Sidebar, side note, side story.
Yes. Apparently, my brain just goes, "You're a fucking moron, John."
Yes, you are.
No,
I was just your brain.
I was looking at your notes too, and it says Game and Watch.
Oh, that's the Game and Watch gallery. So they basically put all the Game and Watch from the old little micro handhelds onto the old LCD ones,
Okay.
So they put a whole collection of those together on one cartridge. But they also did reskins of all those games for Mario characters and such with essentially better graphics. You could play the original black and white stuff, or you could play it in color with different characters.
That sounds exciting.
Well, it's the prelude to the WarioWare games, essentially.
Okay.
So that's where you get a bunch of little micro games. It's like none of those Game & Watch games are fun for more than like 5 minutes at a time. But you can see where they got all the WarioWare ideas for doing that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I like Wario, so anything with Wario, thumbs up for me.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want to finish it off with the Zelda games on there?
Go for it, man. I'll let you close out the show.
Right, so first Zelda game for the Game Boy is DX Link's Awakening is what I played, so Game Boy Color.
Yeah, well, it was also, I think...
It's on the Game Boy, too, but it has one additional dungeon on DX for a color dungeon. Take advantage of all those colors.
Yeah, I was just going to say it probably was better to play in the color than in non-color.
No, but standard Zelda fare, you go around collecting your sword and all sorts of items to wake up the windfish.
Nice.
Then you find out the whole island is a dream.
That's I'm trying to think how
they pull a Super Mario Land or a Super Mario 2 on that.
No, I was just trying to think. Poor Link, just thinking that
I know he
everything,
falls in love with a girl on the island.
and then just wakes up and cries himself, realizing it was
Well,
just
he
a
doesn't
dream.
wake up. It's the island wakes up.
Oh, well, it sounds better in my version that he just wakes up and just cries himself to sleep.
I know he wakes up and he's adrift in the middle of the ocean. So it's like, well, damn it, Windfish, you left me stranded out here. You didn't want to at least take me to the closest island or continent?
Now, when you were saying that, it just reminds you of like Yoshi Island. Like, was Yoshi Island like a dream or something too, or what?
No, Yoshi's Island was just regular Yoshi game.
Okay, because I thought you were just saying that they pulled like the Super Mario thing.
Yes,
No,
yes, Mario 2. So
Mario too. Okay.
replay as Peach, Mario, Luigi, and Toad.
Oh, sorry. Okay, mine,
Yeah,
mine part.
yeah, you're thinking of the other Game Boy game.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's where the naming convention starts screwing people over with
See,
that.
that's the thing. That's what it was screwing me up. Not because I am
Yeah,
paying attention. It was just all these names, and you're just
I
trying to
know
remember. Like
the
they
naming
went ham.
conventions just went out overboard with some of that stuff for
They
the remakes.
they went ham on it.
Yeah,
And not the good,
not the good way.
not the good way.
The very
No.
confusing way.
Yes, but from all the games that we talked about, man. I mean, Game Boy to me, it was fun to be able to just go to friends' houses and be like, dude, look what I'm playing. Like, yeah, dude, look what
Yeah.
I'm playing. And it was just fun being able to
Take and go.
take and go. And that really, yes, there are a lot of handheld consoles that were a doozy, that were not good. And like we mentioned earlier, Virtual Boy, sorry to one of my friends out there, Virtual Boy sucked. Because he's like, you guys ever going to talk about Virtual Boy? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But, next week's episode, though, I think I'm
You're
going
thinking
to
too much.
shut up. I do think, because that's my job.
All right.
No, but I'm thinking we're going to throw a curveball here.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to talk about the original Xbox.
Why not?
Because I only played a few exclusives, and everything else I already played on the PS2, so it'd be redundant to go through all that again.
Unless you want to lump it with 360.
Okay, well, shit. I was just going to say that. See, this is why Mitch is a genius, folks. Because he takes it and he goes,
Well, I didn't know neither, so I don't mind lumping them together.
okay, yeah, why don't we do that? That'd be a good idea, Mitch.
Okay.
I'll give this one to Mitch. It'll be the Mitch show. No, but yeah, you know what? Instead of not talking about, thank you for fixing the camera. My bad.
Come on.
Oh, there we go. Yep, we're high fiving you guys. Now, yeah, why don't we, folks? We're gonna lump in the original Xbox and the Xbox 360 next week. So, in the comments below, let us know what original Xbox games and Xbox 360 games you guys talked about. Because Mitch is the genius, I'm just the
I
jackass.
keep getting out of
according to
focus.
him. And once again, I'm Jonathan.
I'm Mitch.
It's nice talking to you guys today. Like, comment, subscribe. Mitch, always good to hang out with you.
Is it?
Till next time, keep on gaming.